Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boating with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Here's how we're starting the show today. Man, I can't hear out of this left ear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both ear cups on your right ear.
Rick, talk, Rick.
Talk, Rick.
There we go.
Is that better?
Josie, talk, Josie.
Good morning.
Morning, welcome in. Boy, what a fun last 7 days, man.
Been a lot of fun, hasn't
No, it's been a.
I was sick all last week.
Goodness, great round ones like Mike Tyson, the NES, the Mike Tyson's Punch Out from the NES made its debut again.
Wow, that's been a while ago.
Yeah,
you're showing your age, everybody.
WWE, we did the WWF, the WWF game, not WWE. Josie has no idea what we're talking about. So, Josie, there used to be, and it's okay because I didn't know. I mean, I wasn't into it. Now, Rick and I actually were. So, years ago, there was the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation. It was a federation.
Federation.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually just America, but what the heck?
Yeah. I don't know why they called it that, a federation. I don't even hear that word anymore, really.
Federation?
Yeah, federation.
Don't watch Star Trek, do you?
Tomorrow's Promise Federation. It's a federation of schools. Federation of Childcare, brought to you on a Tuesday or
This
Wednesday.
is Wednesday.
Yeah,
You missed a day.
Yeah, should have been. So there was the World Wrestling. See, now I'm messing myself up. Federation.
You were going with the World Wildlife Fund.
So that's the thing, though. You know about this, right?
Yeah.
The World Wildlife Fund. Have you ever seen the logo? WWF's got a little panda.
Yes.
They sued the World Wrestling Federation for trademark infringement.
Wow.
They won, and that's how the WWE became. They changed it to World Wrestling Entertainment. And the rest, as old boy used to say, is history.
Paul Harvey.
Yeah. Or did he used
She
to
doesn't
No,
remember.
he didn't say that. He used to say that,
That's the rest of the story.
That's the rest of the story. Welcome in as we rock and roll.
Paul Harvey?
Nope.
Good day.
Man, I'm old.
Boy, there's some good energy this morning. We need some good energy. These last 7 days have been, man, and then last night for my OR, I was so behind on all my assignments, and I was pestering my professor at ORU, one of them, that I kept emailing saying, hey, I'm going to be late on this. I'm going to be, because I like to be and tell them with the kids being sick and everything. There's no way. There was just nothing we could do about it. And by the way, I told Bridget this morning, I said, I can't keep using the kids as an excuse for things. Eventually that's going to run out. But it was the truth. I mean, it's just been chaotic. But the deal is I was telling my professor, like, there's no way I'm going to get this done. And, well, so I finally did get caught up, but I forgot to do like 3 things. And a 91 would typically be a good grade. You'd be, well, man, I've been working really hard. I don't want a 91. I want 100. And I just forgot to do like 3 things. So I said, can I make that up? She's like, it's going to affect like 0.5% of your overall grade. So I was like, okay, no big deal then. I still wanted to do it though. But I mentioned all this because part of our assignment this week, I'm taking a biology class too. And we had to watch that documentary Food Inc. Have you ever seen that one? Food Incorporated. Oh, man. And this morning I was eating an oatmeal cookie on the way in. And I felt so bad because I just got through watching Food Inc. And I learned that McDonald's, not knocking McDonald's, I go, you know me, I'm a McDonald's type guy. They control basically the food market according to that Food Inc. So whatever McDonald's wants, they get, and then it gets passed down to us. And that's okay. I'm a McRib fan.
What do they make a McRib out of?
Not ribs.
Not really a rib.
I've learned too. We have to be careful because of veggie libel laws. So I'm not bashing anything. I'm just saying, just as an opinion, because we know what happened to Oprah years ago. She finally won that one. She had the money to fight it, but boy, you got to be careful. The red lights are going off somewhere right now at some meat distribution center. We got one on Facebook, Jim. Go get him. We got one. The beef are coming. Get him. And then did you realize about seeds, like corn seeds? And I knew that I know a lot of farmers, and these guys back in the day were telling me, like, yeah, we got to be careful because if his stuff blows over here on ours, we can be liable for that because of the cross-contamination. Because the seeds, Josie, do you know about this? Mm-hmm. The seeds are genetically engineered, and they own the patents to them. And so you can't clean the seeds and reuse them and all that. That's just, man, how can we get a patent on something that we use there? I'm gonna figure out a way to patent bath towels, brother. And if you use a bath towel, you're going to pay a 25-cent royalty every morning. It's coming payable to me.
I'll use a washcloth.
Well, you can.
Wash.
Well, that's that West Texas coming out.
Washcloth.
Wash. There's an R in wash. You didn't know that?
And did you know there's a tree in battery? Bat tree.
Yeah.
It's a bat tree. We got a big bat tree right behind us over here.
Yeah, I don't say that.
Except it's not in a tree. It's in a bunch of brick. Then we have bats, back here.
In your belfry?
Yeah, belfry. All right, welcome in. I saw the blue van this morning. I said, Rick's here.
I know.
And
Josie's going, darn it.
Yeah, Josie was like, why am I even here? She texted me, and I'm just going to call her out, Rick, since she's here. It's Pick on Josie Day. She texted. I told her I said, I'm going to be a little bit late. It was just hard getting the kids going. They were out yesterday, and so trying to get back in that one-day routine. It's a one-day routine. So I texted Josie. She goes, I don't even really want to be there, Rob.
Really?
And she put one of those green emojis with that sick face.
Yeah.
And then some other message came through. It's like you accidentally sent it to somebody, and it said, I can't stand that stinking show. And that guy that does it, and that other guy that I work for. And then all of a sudden, like, the text message background turned blush red, like the background did. Josie came through, and she's like, oh, I did not mean to send that to you, Rob. She was talking about a former employer. I'm just kidding. I'm joking, Josie.
She didn't say any such a thing.
She did not. Josie's sweet. She would never do that.
I said, that's okay. I said, I'm going to be behind too, because I actually do this thing where I usually don't get gas until I have about 5 miles to E or less.
Okay.
And so
risk taker.
She's a risk taker. When you said you might be a few minutes behind this morning, I was thinking, I'm going to stop and get a coffee. And then I got in my car and started it, and it said 1 mile to E.
Why would you wait so long?
I don't know.
What car do you have? What brand of car do you have?
A Mazda 3. I get like 38 miles to the gallon.
Yeah. So you probably have about a 30-mile reserve on that bad boy.
Has it got a Wankel engine in it?
A what?
A Wankel.
Wankel?
The rotary engine.
This is Rick Engineering coming out. I'm not thinking.
Mazdas used to have winkles. I don't know if they still do or not.
Interesting.
I'm just thinking of when they're manufacturing these cars, and it just sounds like a couple good old boys here from East Texas. Hey, Herb, y'all gonna get that winkle over there, that Mazda? Oh, yeah, buddy, we're gonna get that winkle. Come on down now.
I am from West Texas. What can I say?
I want to get a West Texas. Here's what we need to do on this show.
What?
We need to get Rick, here's from West Texas. We need to get a East Texas together, a Central Texas, and then maybe like a North Texas, a South Texas, and then throw in a little Louisiana in there, and just, boy, that'd be the...
I'm not sure I could understand the guy from Louisiana.
Wouldn't that be the classic of all classic shows here?
It'd be something.
It'd be great. Well, hey, welcome in, friends. I promise, we do have a great show lined up today. It's always great to be here on a very wonderful Wednesday. Big thank you to Elliot Herzlich from Elliot's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. Go see our good friend who's been a supporter of our program since we launched 2 years ago here on Good Morning Huntsville. And, of course, we could not bring you this show without our foundation support and keeping content free on our website. We are so blessed to have a lot of information passing along through the website now, and all that's made possible by our foundation support, and especially on a Wednesday from Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Thank you, Rick, for being here. And I know Kay's out today, and but we wish her well, and it's good to see you, and good to have Josie on. And also,
Josie's carrying this show.
She is. Josie's just kind of, she really does. And then big thank you, too, to 0 Degree freeze-dried candy.
Yep.
And a big thank you, public thank you this morning, PSA, for none other than the Rick Boning. I finally learned to listen to people when they say, if you need something, let us know. And I never wanted to be a pest. I always felt like it was being a pest, but Rick has helped me overcome that. He said, no, if you need something, let us know. Well, I never wanted to be, I need something. Well, I did. I needed something. And Rick has allowed me to be the driver of a certain truck for a few days. So thank you, Rick. Appreciate that.
Not a problem, Ron.
Nice.
It's not like I don't have 2 or 3.
Yeah, so if you see the candy truck driving around or the, it may not be the candy truck. We can't say for sure, If we don't know what it is. But if you see me in a different vehicle, you just say, hey, Bubba, how you doing, Rick? And I'll answer, and we'll be good to go.
It's okay, Ron.
Yeah, so welcome in, everybody. Hey, good show lined up today. How about HLI Class 43, Huntsville Leadership Institute class? Josie's in that class.
Yes, best class ever.
No, 37.
See, I love this, though. See, 42, we changed it. We said greatest class ever. So we have held on to that moniker. But 43, here it is, Class 43, the class to be. The class to be is 43.
Yeah.
Y'all were y'all been doing some great stuff. We'll talk about it here in a little bit.
Yes.
Joe Shory's here joining us as well, and also another HLI classmate, Laura. It was coming out. I just got I had something in my esophagus. I was like, Laura's here with us as well. So we'll be talking about a great class project that you guys are putting together for our furry friends that always need the help. And I'm so thankful.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here. I just had this horrible thought of, these reels come up on Facebook or Instagram. Well, for some reason, my algorithm right now is showing lowrider cars with hydraulics. That's the algorithm. Little fast race cars. These guys are like, this is going to be me literally in 40 years when I'm 80, because my uncle always had hobbies and I have hobbies, and I guess mine's going to be little fast race cars. And so there's these guys that line up at these tables and they hold the button, and the cars are so fast, their heads just go like this. And that's going to be me. So that's the algorithm right now, is the fast race car, 80-year-old fast race car guys. Hydraulics on cars.
I'm going to drive the real car fast.
And then the other algorithm is of all things, I have no idea how this started happening, of people making rugs. And I'm talking about the ones that they have to stretch out over a canvas, and then they have that machine. Now I want one. It's getting to me. And they take a projector, Rick. They project on this canvas, and then they take this huge stitching machine and feed the thread into it. And it's the coolest thing.
I've never seen that.
It's really neat. And I'm talking like the big rugs, the nice rugs. And
you're going to be doing that when you're 80?
Well, I thought about this because there was something we said something about
I don't know,
furry.
but I'm only 14 years away from that.
Well, we said something about furry, and this is where I was saying I don't know if I should mention this, but for some reason, Rick, when I thought of you, I thought I thought maybe your back is furry. And then I thought,
Certainly not my head.
and then see, here's the algorithm where it's going. I started thinking of that shaver on that rug, and I was like, please, I don't want to have to help Rick with that.
But you will.
Yeah, so.
If I needed you to, you would. Wow, it looks like Chewbacca back here.
Yeah.
We're killing Josie.
Boy, it's good to be back. I don't know if our other friends from the HLI will ever come back on the show again. We will take a brief break. We're running a little bit behind today, and I want to get them on and have them talk about the great stuff that they are doing. But before we do that, real quick, Rick, I know you guys have just been kind of going busy. How have you been, man? Everything going okay?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with me. Not much. No more than usual. How about you, Rob? You've been sick.
Nah, not sick. Just we got a cricket in my back of my throat.
Cricket.
Yeah, cricket got back there.
Thought it was a frog.
Yeah, that's a cricket.
Frog ate the cricket. Right?
Change it up. Yeah. Josie, what have you been up to before we take that first break? Sorry, I've left y'all kind of hanging.
I've really been enjoying this weather. I've really been enjoying this good weather. My cat got stuck in the tree again.
Okay.
The fire department came and sprayed him down this time.
This poor cat.
You know, a 22 would take care of that.
Boy, I'm telling you, every alarm.
Don't give my boyfriend any ideas.
Every alarm that could go off this morning from the people that the whatever they are, the overseers of the internet. Sounds like Guardians of the Galaxy. The overseers of the internet. Every red light is going off in all these major monitoring.
Probably so.
The one that is for animals has just went off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which I'm for animals, Rick.
I'm for animals too.
I don't
out of the tree.
Yeah, support them, buddy. See.
Yep.
That's what we're talking
Support
about today.
Rita B. Huff's Humane Society.
We are. We love them. And I've always said this, though. I don't ever wish, obviously, any harm on any animals because I have so much respect for God's creation and animals. I love my 2 dogs. But I will say this about cats. I love cats if they're your cat. I'm not a cat guy.
I like cats. I just can't pet them.
I like them if they're someone else's cats. But they deserve to have the same, in all seriousness,
Cats are fun
treatment,
to watch.
Like any other animal. So, yeah, they're not that fun, Rick.
Yeah, they are.
Mine made like a 30-foot jump from the tree.
Do you know the story about hers? Like literally,
hers likes to live in the tree.
Yeah, and they went to Home Depot and rented a scissor lift last time to get it out. I mean, this was dedication. All right.
I'd just leave it up there. I'm sorry.
Well, hey, do us a favor. Let us know that you're out there today. Many of you are already joining us. We'll take a brief break here in just a few moments, and we've got a lot happening, so we want to get to it. Again, thanks for hanging out with us. Some exciting news happening in our community on Monday. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the show as well. But for now, though, we'll take a brief break. As always, our very wonderful Wednesdays brought to you by Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Over 25 years of childhood excellence. Check them out online at tomorrowspromise.info. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us as we continue on. It's your show. This is another edition of Good Morning Huntsville.
Illuminate your child's future at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools in Huntsville. Established in 1997 by Kay Boning, our award-winning center merges Christian values with 25 years of Montessori excellence, promoting wonder and discovery in every child. As the only Montessori school within 45 miles, we provide a fun and friendly environment, individualized Montessori methods, and love and care as if each child were our own. Safety is a priority, and with a recent $50,000 investment, our facilities inspire growth, creativity, and learning. Plus, as a nonprofit, we open Montessori doors to families of all economic backgrounds. Partner with the community pillar where every child's promise shines bright. Discover Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools today. Visit tpms.life. That's tpms.life. The church should be transformational. And maybe you've never been to church, or maybe life has left you feeling lost, but Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." At First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope, we're not trying to fit in with the world. We're here to help you step into something greater, a fresh start, a new life in Christ. Join us this Sunday at 10:45 and see what God can do in your life. Visit fbchuntsville.org. Hope is here, and we're saving a seat just for you.
Loving Jesus, loving people side by side. In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. Big news, Huntsville. The grand opening of Huntsville Executive Office Suites is happening Wednesday, March 27th, starting at 4 p.m. Join us at 2503 Lake Road for an evening of celebration with great food, live music, and entertainment for the whole family. Tour our premier office spaces, meet the team, and see why Huntsville Executive Office Suites is the perfect place for your business to thrive. Don't miss this exciting event. Bring your friends and family, and let's celebrate together. Visit HuntsvilleWorkspace.com for more details. We'll see you March 27th at 4 p.m. This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville. Braylon, say this is Spirit Radio.
This is Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
All right, back at it, 65 degrees, a little overcast, 77 today and sunny, 42 tonight, clear, 68 sunny tomorrow. Boy, sounds like we can make up a song about that weather forecast. A little rain back in the forecast on Sunday, but it's going to be a beautiful week. And the old yeller keeps blowing around out there. Hey, we want to welcome you back in as we continue on this morning. Thanks for joining us here on another edition of Good Morning Huntsville. And you know what I'm always so thrilled about when we get to have new friends on our show. And boom, here, look at this. We got a whole cornucopia of people now. So welcome back in, everybody. Josie with us. Joe Shorey, good to see you this morning.
It's nice to see you,
Good to see you. And also joining us for the first time on our show, our friend, Miss Laura Bucafrini, joining us as well. Good to see you, Laura. I'm good. Welcome in. HLI class number 43. Laura, let me crank you up just a little bit. There we go. I got you. Well, let's start. We know Josie, so we'll just hop over one stone and head over to Mr. Joe. Joe, let us know just a little bit about you. You guys are here representing, and Josie's in the class too, but Huntsville Leadership Institute, class 43. But before we talk about the class, just let us know a little bit about you, man. Doing some great work at HMH and a lot of things going on, Joe.
Yeah, so by trade, I'm a respiratory therapist. At the hospital, I'm the director of cardiopulmonary and emergency management. So I'm over the respiratory therapy and echocardiography departments. And then I coordinate the hospital's emergency management as well, which is not the same as the emergency room, but it's the emergency preparedness for the hospital in case of a large disaster or whatever within the region or the city. So we coordinate with Huntsville Fire Department, Walker County Emergency Management, different institutes. But yeah, we're doing some good things at the hospital. We're excited about what's going on right now. It's going to be a hopefully if and when the bond passes, future health care in Walker County is going to be greatly improved over what we were already doing here, and we look forward to that.
Yeah, well, it's good stuff, man, and appreciate you being here. How long have you been in Huntsville, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I've been here just about almost 2 years.
Awesome.
Been working at HMH for about 18 months.
Great, man.
I was down at Conroe Regional for HCA Conroe for a little bit. Spent some time in Arizona, and right outside of Phoenix in Mesa, at a hospital there, 1,000-bed adult hospital, 750-bed pediatric hospital combined together. It's huge.
Goodness.
Yeah, spent most of my life in College Station, Bryan College Station area. But we've been enjoying living here.
It kind of grows on you.
It does, I living in Huntsville in College Station, you're a short drive away. Passed through it a few times going to the in-laws' house.
Yeah.
But never thought I'd be living here.
Well, it's a blessing to have you, man. We
are.
We love this community, and we came 4 years ago, but there's something special about Huntsville and just good people here. And speaking of good people, Laura Bucafrini joining us as well. Laura, let us know a little bit about your journey. Everything except your Social Security number. Just kidding, but let us know a little bit about you. Oh, you know what, Laura? I'm sitting here wondering, why can't I hear you? Now I can hear you.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Welcome in, Laura.
It's going to take a little bit more time than what we have today if I start all the way back. But I'm actually originally from Oregon, so I have a different accent than everyone here.
It's a good Oregonian accent.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. But I work for the beautiful Walker County, right over here at the Annex in the purchasing department.
Okay.
Yep. Work with a lot of great people. Love our county, love Huntsville, and anything the county needs to buy, whether it's from road material, a truck, ambulance lights, we do it. So I really enjoy that. Been in Huntsville for quite some time. Moved down here from Oregon. It's a lot more flatter. There's no mountains. There is a hill I thought was a hill, but I was told I was more of an ant hill. So I was corrected on that, but I like it here. It's great. There's a lot of different things to do. I really do enjoy going to Galveston.
Okay.
Not everybody's favorite cup of tea, but there's something for everyone.
There is a hidden beach here that is no longer hidden because of this show. It's called Hardin Beach, and it's one of these towns. It's like, an hour and 45 minutes away from here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of a hidden little beach area. So look up the El Hardin Beach, and you will enjoy it. So,
okay.
But it's so cool. Yeah, this is why I love asking, just kind of getting to know folks, because you never know what a community is composed of as far as where people are from and the just the layout of Huntsville. And it's so great to have such diversity in our community. You always hear a lot about, well, this person moved from California or this person from Florida. I don't know if I've met anyone yet that's came from Oregon. So I think it's so great to have you here, Laura.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How did the connection, Laura, I'll stay with you real quick. How did the connection to HLI happen? HLI is Huntsville Leadership Institute, but who sucked you into that? Because somebody had to do it. They sucked me into it.
So prior class, a couple of the gals at work were prior class members, and basically my boss and coworker, Cheryl and Erica, shout out to them if they're listening this morning. That's why I'm not at work, ladies. They told me, it's a really good way to get out there and see what Huntsville has to offer and to really know the ins and outs. Because you come to Huntsville, you see the statue, you see Sam, you see all the prisons.
See Rick.
You see Rick.
Yeah.
We love Rick. And you think that's all it has to offer. But yesterday we had Cultural Day, museums.
Oh, cool.
We went and visited several museums.
Did y'all go to the Science Museum?
We did.
Oh, yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that there's like 2 huge bears in there from like Alaska, stuffed, obviously. But it was pretty neat. And it's really neat to see the different things that Huntsville has to offer, different individuals, what they specialize in, and make that connection with them. So it was really neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, just a little bit about kind of your journey to HLI. I know it's a great program to be a part of. Let us know kind of how that connection happened for you, man.
Sure. It was a new leader at the hospital. I was approached by Brian Gogar at the hospital, and he came to me and said, "Hey, would you like to go through this program through the Chamber of Commerce. Here's what it has to offer. Here's what it be. Here's how it would help you as a new person to Huntsville. My wife is also a business owner, and so that we thought that would be a great way for us to kind of get out, see what's available, connect with people in town. Through my experience as a respiratory therapist, I was always volunteering with our state respiratory care society. I thought it'd be a great way to find maybe some place in town that you can kind of connect as a volunteer outside of work. And so we thought, this would be a great way to do it.
Yeah, well, cool. Well, Josie, you are also a part of HLI Class 43. So how did Rick suck you into it?
Well, I think
or Kay.
It was Kay.
It was Kay, yeah.
It's when I started in this position, it's no secret, I was pretty shy. I still am kind of shy. And meeting new people and making connections isn't my strong suit, but HLI has really helped me build that up, and I think that's what Miss Kay's intentions were. And I've met such amazing people and made lifelong connections, so I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, this is great. Well, if you see behind us, we have a sign up here supporting Rita B. Huff. This is y'all's class project. It's a requirement of HLI to come up with a community class project. And Joe, kind of lead us into it, and then we can, we'll piggyback off each other with Laura and Josie as well. But how did the class project get started? And let us know a little bit about it.
Well, sure. So we were told during orientation that we had to come up with a volunteer type program that would benefit a nonprofit organization in town. And so at our initial retreat, we threw a bunch of ideas around, tried to figure out something that would be beneficial to the community and something that we as a class would be able to complete on time. And so through the process of elimination of different activities, we decided that we would choose to support the Rita B. Huff Humane Society. With their having their new facility that was just opened and built, we thought that'd be a great way to help build up the supplies that they need there and financial support as well. And so we just started organizing a supply drive, and which will be this Saturday.
Well, that's coming up quick.
Yes. Yeah, so we're excited about it. It's going to be at Verabank from 10 to 2. We have some signs around town, the same ones that you see up here on the wall. We've been trying to push it out through different social media outlets as well to get some traction on it. We just hope that folks will go around to the local stores, purchase some supplies, drop them off by Verabank, and then we'll take them all and deliver them to Rita B. Huff when we're done.
Laura, let us know just a little bit more about the project and what you're looking forward to and what people can do to be involved.
Well, we came up with our class motto is to connect, impact, and inspire. So we're really trying to get everyone together with the community and connect and see how we can help. And through this project, that's how we're doing that. Impact, we'd really like to make sure that the shelter their shelves are stocked from anywhere besides the, typical dog food, cat food. They need litter, they need paper towels, cleaning supplies, regular towels, laundry detergent, leashes, toys, dog beds, anything that anyone can drop off. And even monetary donations would be great. They'll go straight to the shelter. If you can't do something big, anything is appreciated. Even a simple Sonic gift card for $5, we would give those to the employees, and they can hand them out to volunteers or their staff or whatever, because they're there. Their hours may be, 8 to 5 or a couple hours on the weekends, but they're always there cleaning the cages out, cleaning the rooms out, trying to prepare for new intakes to come in. The medical staff coming in and doing they have low cost vaccine days. Doing that, it's a hard job, and any support is greatly appreciated. So.
Josie, talk a little bit about this as well. I know you're obviously a part of this with HLI Class 43. As far maybe somebody's watching this morning saying, I really want to bring some stuff. what specifically? I know we've mentioned a few things, but just kind of reiterate, what can people bring? Do they need pet food, dog food? Do they need collars, leashes? Maybe get into a little bit more of the details about what people need.
They actually need pretty much everything. Would you mind if I pull something up on
please
my phone?
do. Yeah.
If you go to Rita B. Huff's website, they have a place where you can donate directly to their watch me not have service in here.
Look at me now. Look at me now. I ain't got service. Here we go. I'm pulling it up here.
Okay.
Maybe let's share it from here, Josie. It may be a little bit easier. And for those that are listening this morning on Spirit Radio FM, you can go to the website rbhumanesociety.org. And I'm assuming there's a wish list on here. Is that what you were looking for, Josie?
Yes, the wish list, and it gives you detail what kind of dog food, what kind of cat food they're looking for.
And that's why I wanted to mention that, because there is specific blends of dog food that they're looking for because of how they feed the pets there.
Yes, yes.
And you can see it there, Purina One. Read off some. You don't have to read all of them, Josie, but read a couple of those.
So for dogs, you want to do Purina One adult dog food, Purina One puppy food, collars, leashes, all sizes, toys.
Pig's ears.
Yes.
Rick has some of those.
And raw bones, no raw hides. So no raw hides. Peanut butter, but if you do peanut butter, it needs to be Skippy only. They like the Caranda beds. I think those are the ones that are easy to clean, very easy to spray off and everything, so there's less mess. Same for the cats, the Purina One adult and kitten food, Fancy Feast wet food, clumping cat litter.
See, you would have one of those fancy cats, Josie. If I saw your cat, it would be one of those with remember the commercial, and they have the little cup, and it's like, ding, and that's the Fancy Feast.
They come running to the crystal bowl.
That's it,
He came running for the dry food after he spent a week in the tree.
Yeah. Well, this is great, though. And other paper towels, you guys mentioned that, spray bottles, 50-gallon outdoor trash bags, garbage bags, bleach, all the supplies. Go to, for the items that you need, head over to the Rita B. Huff website, and you can see exactly what they need. And then bring it by Veribank. Let's bring it over there, and it'll be a lot of fun. So really excited about this. Again, as I was saying earlier, I have so much respect for animals, and especially pets. One of our dogs is a rescue dog, and these animals need help and need people. And Rita B. Huff is doing a great job. I'm so thankful that you guys chose to partner with Rita B. Huff. Beautiful new facility over there. And all of that. Laura, do you have any pets? Any pets in your family?
Oh gosh, Rob. Yes, we are a fur family. We actually do. All of ours are rescue. So we have a German Shepherd, Lucy. Odessa, he's our foster child from Rita B. Huff, and he sort of became our child. Lily, I'm forgetting him. Benny. And then all the outdoor cats that we feed and help out, because I have to be honest, when I drive by sometimes in Huntsville, I know there's a cat population problem. I will stop and feed them, but somebody has to,
yeah,
right?
That's all right. Joe, you got pets in the family?
Oh, yes. We have 2 dogs. We have a Chihuahua named Tuna.
Oh, I love it.
And a Texas Healer named Cash.
Oh, I love it, man. There you go.
They're
Tuna
great
and
dogs.
cash.
They're
man.
so much fun.
And it goes together, because if you can catch the big tuna, you got some serious cash.
You got some serious cash.
We were talking
Right.
on this show a while back, and I don't want to exaggerate, but somebody had caught something, and this thing was valued at like near $1 million. And I'm like, I'm in the wrong business, man. So, and Josie, we know your story with the cats.
Yes.
Josie's got the cats. Has she told y'all yet in the class about her cat stories?
The tree cat?
Yeah. Well, great. Well, support this. Again, coming up, Veribank going to be this Saturday. Beautiful Saturday, by the way, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And what can they do? Just drive by, drop off? Is this how it's going to work?
Yeah, we're going to have tents set up out there outside of the bank. They can just drive through from the entrance from the HEB, pull through, drop it off. We'll put it on a trailer, and then at the end of the day, we'll haul it over there for them. You can also make cash donations or financial donations through the Rita B. Huff website as well. So if you can't come out and drop anything off, then you can make a direct donation to them financially, and they can get their supplies that they need as well.
All right. Well, Huntsville, let's step up as we always do. This community is so generous in giving back and helping out, and There's a lot of great momentum going right now with Rita B. Huff, with their new beautiful facility over at Veterans Memorial, 10,000 square foot facility over there, and we appreciate them so very much. Any final thoughts, Josie, before we go with HLI today? Yeah, how many people are in your class?
We started with about 12. We have a couple members who have not stepped away completely, but they have some stuff going on that they're not able to participate all the time. So I think yesterday we had about 9.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a nice small class.
That's cool. Joe, what have you enjoyed so far about the HLI? Anything maybe that's kind of stood out that you said, man, this is cool, I didn't know about this?
I think the biggest eye-opening thing that I've had is when we did the education day, and we were at the Huntsville High School, and just the amount of CTE classes that they offer.
Yeah, that's cool.
And not just the amount of classes, but how passionate they are with those kids. The welding class just blew me away. I mean, it's amazing how some of those kids learn the technical aspects of welding, the experience that they get there, how dedicated the teacher is, and I wish I could remember his name, who takes those down to Houston, have them like x-rayed to make sure that what they're doing is accurate and stuff. And these kids walk away with high-paying jobs right out of high school. You know, I know there's a big push on trade schools rather than college and those kinds of things. And it's a very important thing to have. And that, I think that day just blew me away of what they do over there. And, you know, the amount of classes that they have and just the exposure that the kids get, it's very important.
That's good, yeah. Laura, kind of the same question for you. What have you really taken away so far and have you enjoyed?
Yeah, I think for me, yesterday was a really neat day, just seeing what Huntsville has to offer through the different museums. I mean, it was my first time to see the statue up close, so that was really neat. Hearing about the Sam Houston Memorial Museum, they're going to have a General Sam Houston Day coming up here and in April, and that was really neat to see where everything started. We're actually the #1 city in Texas for historic homes. So
I didn't know that.
Really neat. I didn't either.
Wow.
So just those little tidbits, it's really neat to hear and learn about.
Well, there's a lot going on. You can learn more by connecting to the Huntsville Walker County Chamber of Commerce and join the HLI program. They're always looking for when that application window opens. So I encourage you. We were there last year, and Class 43 doing some great work as well. So appreciate you guys. Thank you for your time. I know you got to get back to the hospital.
I do. I got to go save some lives, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for what you guys do. God bless you, my friend.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Josie,
it.
thank you as well. So we'll take a brief break. Rick will rejoin us when we come back. As always, it's your show. This is another edition of Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by Tomorrow's Promise. Over 27 years now of educational excellence here in our community. We'll take a brief break. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. More to come. It is Good Morning Huntsville.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Imagine a professional office space that elevates your business image without the corporate price tag. Huntsville Executive Office Suites are coming soon to Lake Road. Enjoy high-speed internet, a fully equipped kitchen, and 24/7 secure access. Take advantage of our live answering service, advertising on our outdoor video sign, and a convenient location just a quarter-mile from SHSU. Lease terms start at 6 months. Call Raven Property Management at 936-225-4378. Huntsville Executive Office Suites. Grow your business without outgrowing your budget.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Looking for the perfect office space? Drive success with premier office spaces in Huntsville at Huntsville Executive Office Suites. Raven Property Management has moved in, and we're on site, ready to give you a tour at 2503 Lake Road. Whether you're a startup, small business, or an established company, our Class A offices provide the professional environment you need to thrive. Flexible leases, modern amenities, and a prime location. This is where business gets done. Execute your success today. Visit HuntsvilleWorkspace.com to schedule your tour.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit 94.3.
Hey, little buddy. Here's a conversation I had recently with the Rick Boning. You ready for this, Rick?
Uh-oh. Should I be worried?
No. Everything's good. Hold on. Let me let's do some adjustments here. Boy, it feels good to be back, by the way. Good to see y'all.
Well, it's good to be here.
I don't like that.
I enjoy seeing Josie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I very seldom see Josie.
It's been a while.
Been a while. Remember that song?
No.
Been a while.
I'm not a song
things
remember.
up again. It's been a while.
You need to bring it down about an octave.
So people used to always tell me, "Oh, I bet you have such a beautiful singing voice." No, because that beautiful octave that you're supposed to hit, I miss.
Yeah.
I can either sing really low or horribly high.
I have to sing low. If I'm high, my voice breaks.
Swing low,
Yeah.
sweet chariot. Someone's gonna carry me home. Man, this is great, Rick.
We harmonize well.
Yes, we do. Let's try one more time. Ready?
What? We're doing oh.
Yeah. Oh. Now join in, Josie. Ready? Oh. Yeah. Boy, that was great.
Yeah, we should form our own choir.
Good night. We just lost every person that's ever watched the show in their life. That is great. Rick and I had a conversation the other day, and it turned into this. Let me see here.
I'm kind of afraid to see what you're got there. I don't remember it well.
Candy Feller, this is Bushnake, 10-4 on your last, I copy. I'm 10-76 to the meetup, ETA shortly. Keep the signy shide up, Bushnake out.
Yeah.
We were having CB.
We were doing CB on the text.
And what did I start? Oh, your CB handle was Candy Feller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, but that's okay.
I said, hey there, see, look, hey there, Candy. This is so Josie gets a behind the scenes look at how you and I talk to each other. Hey there, Candy Feller. We're 15 minutes out. Over. What's your 20, good buddy? Over. That's how our conversations go on text messages.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we do that.
You ever just go back and read text messages and like, what was I talking about?
Sometimes I do. I have to figure out what my wife was saying to me.
Oh, man.
She tends to skip words or not reread it, and, the autocorrect makes a weird word out of it.
It always does. You know what I completely forgot about today?
What did you forget?
Well, there's some things going on today. And, hey, you know what today is? This ties in perfectly with Kay, and she's
Today
not here.
is my little sister's birthday.
Well, happy birthday to little sister. What's her name?
Margie. Margaret.
Margaret.
You call her Margaret, she'll be upset.
Oh, what's the
Margie?
Margie, it's your birthday. Some days they said birthdays was the worst days, but now they're the best days. Happy birthday, Margie. Yeah. Happy birthday.
She lives in Evergreen, Colorado. I doubt if she's going to see this.
Well, I just wanted to say.
Okay.
Just call her today and tell her we sang.
I will.
To her on the show if you don't mind. How about National Poultry Day today? National Let's Laugh Day. But here's the day today that is for Kay.
Okay. What's today?
National SBDC Day.
That's right.
This would have been Kay's day today.
She won that award a couple of years ago.
And sure did. It's a small business development center. Well, I forgot to do something very, very important. Josie has been stepping up to the plate the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, Rick's top 10.
For something special. We're going to take a brief break. That top 10 is coming here in just a few
I want to
moments.
hear Josie read it, though.
You want it to be a Josie?
I think I want it to be a Josie
All right.
thing.
Josie, we'll have it when we come back. Stay with us. It is Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. We'll be right back here in just a few moments. Stay with us.
Illuminate your child's future at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools in Huntsville. Established in 1997 by Kay Boning, our award-winning center merges Christian values with 25 years of Montessori excellence, promoting wonder and discovery in every child. As the only Montessori school within 45 miles, we provide a fun and friendly environment, individualized Montessori methods, and love and care as if each child were our own. Safety is a priority, and with a recent $50,000 investment, our facilities inspire growth, creativity, and learning. Plus, as a nonprofit, we open Montessori doors to families of all economic backgrounds. Partner with the community pillar where every child's promise shines bright. Discover Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools today. Visit tpms.life. That's tpms.life.
Coming at you live from Studio J, 1229. It's time for Rick's Top 10. Brought to you by Josie Stowers.
I want to hear how Josie does this.
Josie, what is it today?
It is
You've worked really hard on this list.
National Backyard Day.
Oh, okay.
National Backyard Day.
And here are the top 10 signs your backyard party is out of control.
Oh, I'd like to hear this. Here we go.
Number 10, your neighbor calls the cops not to complain, but to join the conga line.
Dun, 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 dun,
Wait. Okay, there you go, Rick. There we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'll know what's going on across the street if I ever see that.
Number 9, the family dog is selling tickets at the gate.
Okay.
Number 8, your inflatable pool now has its own lifeguard.
Okay, pretty good backyard.
That'd be me.
Number 7, you hired a DJ, but Grandpa's accordion solo steals the show.
Okay.
Number 6.
Wait, hold on. Gotta pick up my dentures.
Number 6, local wildlife forms a picket line protesting the noise.
That could happen here.
Yeah.
The trees and the forestry.
Number 5, your grill's smoke signals are mistaken for an SOS by a passing aircraft.
That's some black smoke.
Number 4, the piñata files a restraining order.
This is if you know your backyard party is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Your lawn gnome is now trending on social media.
Do you have any of those, Rick?
No, I don't have a lawn gnome. Except me.
What number? Are we getting close?
Number 2,
Ooh.
Joe Biden crashes the party claiming he heard there was free ice cream.
And he fell asleep.
Number 1, Donald Trump shows up uninvited, insists on building a wall around your yard, and declares it a tremendous improvement.
Oh.
There's already a wall around my yard.
Oh, well, those are not
Was that my top 10 or your top 10?
That was Rick's.
But it's in your backyard?
Yeah, my backyard. There it is. Rick's Top 10.
I think what I'll call it Josie's Top 10.
I still like that. Look at that guy.
That guy is just weird looking, okay?
Hello. Hey, can you change your 0 Degree logo and put your face on it like that?
Oh, let's not.
Oh, that'd be classic, man.
Yeah, no.
And like do it instead of like just have your head, but then the body just have it like is a bowl of Skittles, like your head on top of a bowl of Skittles. Do you realize that this is marketing genius happening right here on this show?
Well, it's something, but I wouldn't go with genius.
I would. So, well, hey, so many good things happening. Again, Josie, thank you for the work that y'all are doing in HLI Class 43. I know we cut up and have fun, but this is a very serious thing to support Rita B. Huff, to come out to Veribank, donate these items again on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Can people drop off around town anywhere? I forgot to ask that, or is it just there? I guess they could bring it by Rita B. Huff too. If they
Yes,
wanted.
they can take it by Rita B. Huff or by Veribank. And then we also talked about setting up donation boxes at some of our businesses after the drive, if there's anybody else who would like to
continue to give.
Yes.
Awesome, cool. And y'all are just doing that one project, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Don't do like us, because we thought we did a drive and we're like, oh, that's going to be so simple, and then we'll do something else. We should have just did one, because it ended up being a lot of work. So y'all made the right decision on that.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't realize that what Laura said, that Huntsville's got so many historic buildings.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I mean, Children's House, that building is 114 years old, I think.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that house that it's
I
in.
love that house.
You know, it's got these giant ceilings in it. Have you ever been in there?
Yeah, that's where
got
Braylon
walls
first
like
was.
this. It's pretty cool.
That's where Braylon, when we first enrolled at Tomorrow's Promise, when she was just a wee little darling.
She's still just a wee little
I
darling.
know, but it's just breaking my heart how fast she's growing up.
It only gets faster from here, buddy.
Oh man! And I'm going to tell you, the other night, we'd all been battling this. I think mine was like some sort of adult RSV, is what it sounds like. But I went and I got checked. Everything was cleared. It's just the gunk. They said it was viral because the kids had it. I never had a fever, but it kind of transitioned into what it is now. But man, I'm going to tell you, when your little one has that upset stomach, and you've got to be, and you don't even think twice as a parent. When you're a child and your brother's sick or your sister, you don't want to be anywhere around them because you don't want to catch it. When it's your child, you want to be there with them because it just hurts them so much. And poor little
cry
thing.
and you can't do anything about it.
No, and a poor little thing, and I had to have a little bucket and all that, and this has happened.
Did you
before.
hold her while she was
Oh
sick?
yeah, and the
Of
hair.
course.
You have to do the hair and all that, and then she just looks at Daddy, and it's just like it breaks your heart.
I know. I've been there,
and that this was the roughest round. We've had it maybe twice before. This was the roughest round I've ever had with my children because it wasn't just like 2 or 3 hours. We're talking, this was almost like 12 hours.
Kay slept most of the way back home yesterday, and I got her into the doctor, and she's got influenza type A.
Yeah, that's going around. Flu is going around. Stomach bug's going around. The Ricardo bug is going around.
The one I've had?
The Ricardo, yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
The Congo. Oh, man. Josie, do you ever get sick? I've never seen you sick. Anything ever happen to you, Josie?
I occasionally
Why are
get
you missing
sick.
out?
I
She gets
occasionally
sick
get
from
sick.
chasing that cat up the tree.
Yes.
I don't wish you getting
I
sick,
get
though.
sick and tired.
I don't wish anybody
Well,
getting sick. I
You're
mean, it's,
you're around the little kids at the school, and they tend to catch everything and give it to you.
well, I told my brother, I was saying, my little nephew has been getting sick because he just started in Georgetown. And I said, well, man, embrace it really because it's better to get them in there young because they need to build up immunity.
And it will.
And it was nothing to do with y'all. It's anywhere. It could have been in
anywhere they're congregating.
Yeah, it's not Tomorrow's Promise. It's not Huntsville ISD. It's not AOA. It's not wherever you take your children. It's if they haven't been around groups of people like that, especially other children who do this and this and this, and like, how do you get that there and that over there? Children find a way. Your children are going to get sick. And I don't wish any sickness on any little ones, but man, it's better just to get them used to it when they're young and get them. So my children have, honestly, I feel like have built up incredible immunity because there's been times where I've seen other children just like, and my children are like, hey, but I was in that boat. Well, this nasty stomach bug, they didn't get immune to that one.
Yeah.
So-
I've been thrown up more than once on
Yeah.
at the school.
And my little boy, it was just the weirdest thing, Rick. I mean, here we are, 7:30, and my daughter's not feeling good. And then literally 30 minutes later, Caden's already asleep, and we hear this, and then, wah! And I go in there. Here's the worst part of it, Josie, since we're down this train already and there ain't no turning back. I fed him a bunch of watermelon that evening.
Oh, no.
Yeah. If it hadn't been watermelon, they'd be at the ER because I'd think that their stomachs had came up. I mean, it was not good. So picture that this morning on Good Morning Huntsville. You never know what you're
I don't have
doing.
to picture it. It's there.
Oh, man. So I just wanted to say I've always had tremendous respect for nurses and for teachers. And, boy, I have tremendous respect for those that work in child care facilities, such as Tomorrow's Promise. And y'all do incredible work. And, Josie, I know you're doing a lot on the marketing end, but you do so much more as well. And Miss Charlotte's, she's over there busting her tail at the academy. And you'll have other teachers that are just doing some great work. Be respectful and kind to those that are taking care of your children because they really are. You know, unfortunately, you hear on the news the bad stuff.
Yes.
And is it out there? Yeah. But it's not what you think it is because the media makes it to look so bad. These teachers at Tomorrow's Promise, they care. They're working hard. And I'm going to tell you firsthand experience, if you need a place, take your children and feel good about where they're at, that they're going to grow, they're going to learn, and that they're going to be smarter than you. Because my little girl's smarter than me now.
She told you that?
Yeah, she told me. She goes, "I know a lot, Daddy."
Well, I'm sure she does.
She knows a lot because
she's
of Tomorrow's
one of
Promise.
those kids that really likes to learn.
Yeah, she loves learning, and Tomorrow's Promise has
Wait
made
till she
that
learns to read.
That's going to be. We're learning right now. We have the leapfrog. See, I'm not big on technology with children. Oh, I got to show you. Saw this, Rick. I got to show this, man. Rick, you'll love this. I'm not a huge technology. Let's get my kids involved in technology type stuff. Which is weird because I'm a tech guy.
I know, but it's not good for the little minds.
No, and Kay's really educated me on that. But I know that it's not it's not something that you really want to focus on. And I'm just like, man, I don't want my kids being around they get glued into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to lie, my children, Braylon's in an age where I do let her watch a couple of things. Now, not much, but she knows how to work the Facebook portal thing. And she'll go and we monitor what's on it. But it's not all day. She may go for 5 minutes. When you set boundaries on anything with your children, they learn to respect those boundaries. And so I don't have to fight her if she's been watching something for 5 minutes and I'll say, Braylon, it's time to go play with these blocks. I don't have to fight with her and tell her, turn it off now. Some children, man, if you let them just stay, they won't get away from that stuff.
I hate it when I see in the store a mom just gives the cell phone to the kid to keep it quiet. That's terrible.
You're
not helping that child at all.
I'm not judging you parents, but Rick is exactly right. And again, I'm not doing this judgmentally because I get it. Okay, I'm a parent. I get it when the kids are going nuts and you want to calm them down. I understand that. But you got to find another way to calm them down. And man, when I go out to eat, what is up with these kids and these tablets, man? And they're everywhere now.
They are.
Everywhere you go. And
I kind of worry about the generation coming up like that.
Parents, I want to tell you.
Did you have one of those, Josie?
No.
But it's I don't remember ever taking anything with me when I was a kid to go. Maybe like a stuffed animal or something.
I took a book.
Yeah.
I had a book with me all the time.
But it's you go out to eat, and I kid you not. And I'm not judging anybody. But be mindful of the harm that it can cause children and that it does harm. Because we went out to eat. There was a family that had 4 children. Every single child had a tablet. Every one of them. They were handing them out as they went to sit down.
I'm related to people like that.
I said, man, you got to stop that. You got to stop it. But now people are going to be like, well, you're talking about this and look at your kid. Yeah, look at my little girl. Daddy busted out his 1987.
Wow.
Did you see this, Rick?
No.
1987 Macintosh SE with Kid Pics.
Wow. Oh, I used to love Kid Pics.
And it was from 1987, and I got that thing rolling. And look at my little girl. But this was like me monitoring her, and this is okay.
Yeah.
And then she was playing a race car game, but she couldn't steer it. So he was off to the side. This computer's 1987. Now I've got three of the 1984 Macs. I started collecting these, but I got that one out, fired it up, and that's her little, and I like it because it's not connected to the internet. I'm in full, complete control of that thing. And if you notice on the, let me see if this will pop up here. On the top of this, Rick, you see this little guy right there? You'll like this. See this little guy?
Yeah.
I bought this several years ago, and it enables me to download all of the old Macintosh apps and games. It runs through that serial or parallel cable.
I see a parallel cable.
And it acts as a floppy drive emulator, but I can download the disk images onto a little SD card from the internet, and I can thousands and thousands of programs.
How cool is that?
And it's brought it back to life. So what year were you born, Josie?
99.
God, that computer's
older than she is.
12 years older than you. That's crazy.
Sadly, it was made when I was in my 20s.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man. All right.
I would have been 28 when that thing was made.
28. Well, hey, no gifts today. I did get another batch of Cafe Texan gift cards, so we will give those away starting again tomorrow.
Yeah, but I won't get one, will I?
You could. You can text.
I call in. I text in, and it's Rick. He knows my number.
I'm trying to see if you have a camera in here when I actually do that. No, I'm just kidding. So
he actually has a randomizer. I'm kidding.
It is. We do have a randomizer, and it is random. Well, I guess that'll just about do it. Been a fun day here.
I've enjoyed it.
Thank y'all for hanging out. Josie, what's on the pipeline? I know several events coming up. We always want to plug them with Tomorrow's Promise.
Yes.
What do we got going on?
Our 5K color run is going to be May 3rd, and we're going to have lots of fun things. Chill Out Shaved Ice is coming, and they're going to sell acai bowls. And if you haven't tried...
what?
Acai bowls.
Acai?
Yes. It's like a berry, and it's like this yogurt kind of thing that's got granola and fruit.
A-C-A-I-A?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
How do you say that?
Acai.
Oh, I used to say like acai. Acai.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, too.
Yeah, because I thought it was acai berry. See, I'm ignorant.
I am, too.
How do you say it?
Acai.
Acai. And you have a good vocabulary, Rick.
Yeah, I've never heard it said before. I've only read it.
Acai?
Yes.
That's what she's saying.
Acai?
A lot of vowels in there.
Acai.
It's one of those healthy influencer things, I think.
It's influencing.
Yeah. But they're really good. So we're going to have those there. And our bubble party, again, it's going to be bigger and better than last year.
How so?
Well, I can't
Bigger
say
bubbles.
that.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just get on here and
There's going to be
you got to give us some teasers.
bigger bubbles.
Okay.
More bubbles.
What about the colors?
Our colors are going to be brighter than ever.
How's that going to work?
Nuclear energy.
So it's radioactive powder you told us. Yeah. Great. Everybody's going to be
Rick,
there.
we need to buy new colors.
Took the isotopes on some sandpaper.
Yeah.
No, it is great. The website, by the way, you can go to for all of these events that are happening to unleashyorimagination.org.
Yes.
And let us know, as always, Josie. I know the events are fun, but they go for a very important cause.
Yes. All proceeds go to directly support our partnership with the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. And through that, we provide free books to children in our community between birth and age 5. They'll get one free book a month, which, if you sign them up at birth, gives them 60 books total, which the national average for middle-class households is 13 books. And then for disadvantaged households, there's only one book per 300 children. So this is our way to try to bridge that gap and make sure that all children have access to things that are needed to succeed.
The books are great, by the way. I love reading them, and I'll have to take a picture of Braylon's bookshelf. In fact, I'm going to have to build a bookshelf for her now because the books are overflowing, and we've read through all of them. She loves reading, and be a part of
that's the whole idea.
This great thing. Hey, well, real quick before we go, wanted to let you know some pretty exciting news. We have a new football coach here now in Huntsville, Todd Mabies. When I interviewed him before I hit record, I said, well, maybe it's Mabies. He goes, maybe so. But we're so excited to have Todd Mabies here. He comes from Lockhart, great coaching pedigree, has had a lot of success at other schools, and we're so excited to have him. And someone had posted something about, saying this is great having someone come back to the community, and it is. He's a former Bearcat. And so Coach Maby's was a great handoff from Coach Southern, Rodney Southern, such incredible work here for well over 10 years, and handed that torch off now to Todd Maby's. Comes in, family man, and he will serve as the athletic director as well as the head football coach for Huntsville ISD. Very, very good guy. I had a chance to interview him, and just down to earth. And that's what I love. That's what Huntsville is just down to earth.
It is.
When you think of down to earth, Josie, what comes to mind? Down to earth.
My cat coming out of the tree.
See, I was thinking lightning strike, but okay.
Down to earth. No, but he is, and we're so thankful to have him. And we'll have to have him on the show, too, to give us, the cat, for sure. Someone else who's going to be on the show, Mr. Brandolini, Jason Brandolini.
Oh, that'd be good.
He's going to be here, not fooling you, on April the 1st, Tuesday, April the 1st.
So that's no fooling.
No fooling. He will be here. No April Fools. You'll get to hear from our new chamber president and CEO,
there's
Jason Brandolini.
a meet and greet on Friday morning at the chamber.
That's right. Yeah. That's coming up. So you can go by and meet him this Friday. And keep up to date on our website at hellohuntsvilletx.com for all the information, good information, happening here in our community. I wanted to share one other little tidbit of information. I had a chance to peek in to Paul Oley's old place over there at the gallery. That's being renovated. And a gentleman is over there. His name is Richard Pace, Sam Houston Bearcat. And he is back in Huntsville. And he is opening up Splinter Craft Artisan Works and Supply. He's getting printing presses from, the 1800s, old school.
Really?
It's going to be cool. And you'll be able to buy a membership and use some of this equipment. And he's going to do classes and all sorts of stuff. But that is opening up. There he is right there, Richard Pace. Great guy. And look, right behind us, that's the old Hello Huntsville studio right there.
I know. I remember that.
So got to go meet with him, but we have that information on our website. And we've redesigned. Go ahead.
Where's Paul at?
He is going to be the resident craftsman over there now. So he will be.
So are they going to do framing still?
I believe so, yeah.
So I've got something I need to. I've been trying to get over there for a year and ain't done it.
Well, you better get on down there and get the rest of it. I did want to mention, too, we've redone a few little tweaks on the website. If you scroll through our website now, a lot of people wanted to know more about some of the sports stuff that's happening here in town. So we have now sectioned off the sports coverage. If you go halfway through the page, you can go through the articles there. And then people really wanted to know more about nonprofits in our community. And so all of our nonprofit articles are now separated as well. We still are, of course, featuring businesses and all of that. But if you go to our news section, this is every single thing on our website of how we break it down. And you could literally stay on the website for hours now finding out about Huntsville. So we just wanted to make that a little bit more user-friendly. And the reason I bring all this up is because of our friends such as Tomorrow's Promise and our other foundation support. We don't have to charge for any of this content. So thank you all for your continued support and helping promote the good.
Thank you for everything you do here.
You bet. In Huntsville.
Huntsville. Wash.
As we go today, join us in a moment of humming.
Oh, wait.
Bridget gets annoyed with me doing that.
Why?
I make weird noises. I can't do it now because I'm all choked up.
Do you ever play multiplayer online games?
Used to.
Do you do that while you're doing it?
Yes.
Because I've got a great nephew that I tend to mute him because he'll sing and dance.
Which one? What game do you play?
War Thunder.
War Thunder.
When you're trying to shoot down the enemy planes and he's over there singing and dancing. And he's doing a great job. He's pulling up his end, but he can't be quiet while he's doing it.
I was into World of Warcraft pretty big back in the day. I can't believe that game is still going.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
A lot of people play
You
WoW.
a gamer, Josie?
No.
Not a gamer? Hey, one last thing since we're on this kick. I decided I wanted to put AI to the test, and I wanted to develop my own game just for fun. And I don't know. I know a little bit about coding. I know how to navigate coding, but if you ask me to sit down and write something outside of HTML, it's going to be a little difficult. I always need some assistance, but I know how to frame it, if that makes sense. Well, I've made a little game on my phone, and it's really annoying. And this is how you play. So, see how
game over.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's a bouncing little ball that you have to go through the walls.
Yeah.
And you can't hit it or it's game over. Now, if you get to 500 points, it gives you a free life every 500 points. But as it goes on, it gets fast. See, it's hard. Try it, Josie. I'm telling you, it's not easy. Watch, try it. See, it's not easy. Well, she already made it to the first one.
She's making it look pretty easy
Okay,
to
she's
me.
through the second one. Oh,
Oh, my.
Oh, see, not easy. But do you see how that can be addicting?
Yes.
No.
And it's called block jump.
Block jump. That's a very original name.
It is. And somebody will create something like that knows more about marketing those things than I do, and they'll make $1 million off of some dumb little bouncing block on a screen.
Yeah, people will pay for it.
Yeah. I got it for 99 cents in the Play Store if you'd like to download it. No, I'm just kidding. Well, all right, that'll wrap it up. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We've got a great show lined up tomorrow. Joshua Mashi will join the show. He is a student here at First Baptist, but he'll be representing the BSM, Baptist Student Ministries, tomorrow, and they just got back last week. They were down at the beach, and they were doing ministry work. He's going to come back and share the impact that they made down there during spring break. I'm not sure if it was, it may have been, I think it was down at Padre. So they were.
I love Padre Island.
So I think they were down there, but he'll give us some insight on that tomorrow. And then we're going to wrap up the week on Friday as we welcome back on our good friend Bridget Maloney. She will be giving us some more updates on the SHSU Alumni Food Drive coming up. So a lot of things to be involved in here in Huntsville.
There really is.
When Rick raised his eyebrows, his hat popped up just then. See that? Look at that. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. Before this is incredible. Hold on. Wait just a minute, folks. Y'all are probably wondering, like, what are you doing, Rob?
Inconceivable.
No, we need to, Josie, this is very important. I need you to capture this, Rick. Okay, you ready? Watch this. I've never.
Could you get any closer?
Okay,
Yes.
go do it, Rick. Watch this. Look at the hat. It's like you have two little eyes up in the top of your hat. You see that? All right, there you go. Thank you, Josie. Good camera work there.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you for pointing that out, Rob.
Thank all of you for joining us this morning.
I thought we were friends, but okay.
We were.
Not anymore.
Kyle Kreiner was with us today. Quentin Glaze, our friend Brian Smith, and Fargo, don't you know, man. Brian, appreciate you, man. It's so good to have good friends. And Phyllis Dillard back with us saying happy you're back and feeling better. Appreciate you, Phyllis. Autumn Wheaton with us. How about Carolyn Gibson? Good morning to you. Lee Cooper, my beautiful bride Bridget joining us. Christine Mitchell. Courtney Looper also on. Is she in y'all's class?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she was saying HLI class 43, truly the best class ever.
38.
Aw.
No, 37. Yeah. I'm 37.
And
forgot which one it was.
I'm thankful that we were the greatest class ever.
2020.
Yeah, but we were the greatest.
2020.
Clear vision. Oh, that should have been y'all's theme. Clarity.
We didn't have any clarity.
Clarity. 2020. Clarity. That'll wrap it up. Josie, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you for
having me. You do such great work. Rick, appreciate you, brother.
Of course, Rob. Anytime.
As we end every show, reminding you this morning, friends, that we really aren't strong enough alone to make it on our own. You know, it's weird. I say this on every broadcast, and I just thought about this. I say the same. I've been doing it for years. I went to archive.org, the Wayback Machine. Have you ever done this on the internet? I found my original website that I had way back in the day, and it was a personal blog that I used to keep. And I was reading stuff. I was like, who is this little kid back then? I was like 19, 20 years old writing in this thing. And I went through and I found where I started this sign-off. I found it. And it was something, and I don't even remember where I saw it, but there was something that I read that sparked it in me. And I found where I blogged about it. And so that's how I'll end the show as I do, reminding you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We're really not. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Stay with us as we continue promoting the good tomorrow at 7:30. See you, Josie and Rick.
Bye.
Bye, Rob. Bye.